been doing videos for YouTube for a while now, and generally YouTubers will make a video talking about who they watch and why at this point. But I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to make a video that will help prepare a potential YouTuber in the event they decide to do political commentary or discourse. Two in the same, basically. Anyway, there are several things that will happen to you. Here's a few examples. Number 1. Prepare to be called names, idiot. I've been called a dumbass, to a loser, and sometimes words that have been made up on the spot. Personally, anyone willing to parlay their own opinion instead of debate is okay as long as they don't sink this low. Here they not only identify their level of maturity, but also intellectual capacity. Good job, I say. I just hope that's what they wanted. Number 2. They're all going to stop laughing at you. In real life, I'm known as a genuinely funny person, but on video, talking on serious topics, same as on my radio show, it gets lost a bit. When you ever decide to show this humor, whether it be funny or not, people will hate you for it. I received all kinds of hell from my I Love Bush video, got called a sellout, accused of wasting my time when I could be dealing with more serious things because I get so many views, when approximately 90% of my videos were serious up until that one. Can a guy take a break? The answer is no. No breaks. You are on a mission, no more screwing around. Number 3. The Antagonists. I have several regulars in this department. They usually say things like, "Everything you just said can be summed up in a sentence, you hack," and "You just like the sound of your own voice." The irony of these people and why I laugh at them might be clear at this point, but some of their videos and emails go on to explain why they said what they said. Go through the history of my videos and their responses and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's hilarious. One video in particular said I was long-winded and that they could sum up what I said very quickly. And the video they made about it was about 7 minutes long and went on into great detail as to the evidence that I was Mexican and should go back to Mexico. I mean, what the hell, right? Does no one think of these things before they criticize? Does it not occur to them that when they finish the video and see the time that they've gone on longer than I did, are they actually listening to what they just said before they upload it? If they're going to debate me, why do they always end up talking about something else, like my race? Anyway, number 4, the Overzealous Fan. This person will praise everything you do, but ask you why you aren't doing more. They may actually suggest something that could be done, as harebrained as it may be, and ask you to suggest it to your listeners. When you refuse and politely try and explain why you disagree with them, they will become angry and frustrated, generally trying to cause some kind of rise in you. Now rest assured, this fan will not go away. They will say things in your chat room and make comments on your videos that reflect their frustration with you. They will do everything they can to get you to recognize them and their cause. They will stop at nothing to make sure everyone knows that you are unwilling to take action on whatever cause they suggested. They may take it upon themselves to declare things in comments section of your videos to let everyone know that they have spoken to you, but you won't do what they say. This person has many peculiar traits, and one of those can fall under the below category, but bear in mind that the below category is a class amongst itself. Number 5. They thought of it before you. You will receive many emails letting you know that whatever it is you've done recently in one of your videos, that either A, they thought of it about a year ago and had meant to make videos of their own, but are glad that you're doing it now. The year thing is very common for some reason. B, let you know that what you're doing they either did or someone else already did. This can include someone from over 2,000 years ago, by the way, but as far as they're concerned, Plato said it, so if you rehash these ideas, you're a hack wannabe. C, try and cite certain sources that they feel you picked up on your ideas from, which goes to show that they were one step ahead. Which brings the natural question, where did they get their ideas from? This can be tied to the next category because they always try and reveal how new at this you are. Number 6, your education level is very important when you sit in front of a camera and make general statements about politics. Some people will try and predict what education level you have attained. If you make a video hinting at philosophy, either you've plagiarized the first few pages of a college textbook, or you're a second-year student who missed the point. If you talk a little bit about science, never mind. These things will go way over the antagonists' heads. Don't worry. Actually making an effort to utilize your education and then dumbing it down so that they can understand and displaying it in a place like YouTube will fit snugly below their radars. They simply won't get it. They will always try and call you out on things and make sure everyone reads their comments, sometimes posting the same one 5 or 6 times. These people will never actually offer a debate of any kind. They will just call you names and sometimes give their opinion, which is tough considering the 500 character limit, which brings us to the next and final point for the day. Number 7. Video responses are always fun to watch. Depending on the content of your video, you won't get a lot of them, believe me. The ones you do get are either by some rock band out in wherever, or someone attempting to just ride your coattails and it's them screwing off in their bedroom. I found that about 5% of them are actually addressing what I've spoken about, and only half of those want a debate. The other half are agreeing with you. The debaters, as I'm sure they would like you to call them, generally come off as if they never watched your video in the first place. They will cut sentences in half and debate what's left of it, losing its context. And in my opinion, these people are making absolute jackasses of themselves. They lose the debate before they get started, as if they ever made an effort anyway. I always respond to them encouraging them to take their Ritalin and watch my video again. If this doesn't work, they will then start calling me names. I almost forgot something too, the death threats. When making political videos, especially if you hide your identity, some of these people will go through great lengths to figure out who you are and threaten you with it. It's funny, my home phone number is right next to all my videos, but some people just love wasting their time. What's the most popular form of death wished upon me? I think the winner would have to be, I hope you get AIDS and die. There's an incredible amount of people on YouTube, and mostly good people. I appreciate 100% of my audience, as crazy as some of them are. There are so many other examples I could talk about on this subject, and maybe this video will turn into just part 1. Hopefully not. And hopefully when you decide to make videos of your own, I have enlightened you and perhaps mentally prepared you for the onslaught. There's something new every day, from 10-page emails explaining why they must move on from watching your videos, including pictures they found on some website that had email circulated the same pictures years ago with a completely different story that they just gave you, to asking you to investigate and report on their story, whether they're a former Navy SEAL guilty of rape or working for the government and want you to release sensitive information for them. As if I'm a reporter or something. Anyway, good night. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't. I know what kind of crap this is going to bring. Good night.